The member for Rankine.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. According to page 37 of Budget Paper 1, workers who've been lucky enough to hang on to their jobs through the pandemic will now have their real wages cut. What is the point of an 8-year-old government racking up $1 trillion of Liberal debt when workers' wages aren't keeping up with their bills?
Members on both sides, the Deputy Prime Minister. The Treasurer has the call.
It's surprising to get a question from the member for Rankine on the issue of real wages when real wages to the December quarter were higher than when Labor left office, Mr Speaker. Higher than when Labor left office. Now, the reality is, the reality
member for Griffith,
that the key to driving higher wages is a tighter labour market with more people in work. Now, Mr Speaker, this is an inconvenient truth for the member for Rankine, who always seeks to make politics in this chamber rather than acknowledging the national interest, but 500,000 jobs have been created since last budget. That in the MyEFO in December last year, Treasury were forecasting an unemployment rate at 7.5% in the March quarter, and today it is 5.6%. Now, Mr Speaker, we announced in last night's budget significant measures to invest more in infrastructure, more in skills. Mr Speaker, tax relief for families, business investment incentives, childcare reforms to drive greater workforce participation, all designed to make our economy stronger. But, Mr Speaker, the measures for the Morrison government have been targeted, designed to get more people in work. And we knew that we had to transition in last night's budget off emergency support measures like JobKeeper. And you know that the member for Rankine was begging us to continue spending more than $2 billion a month on JobKeeper, Mr Speaker. But we held firm. And the good news for the House is that since JobKeeper ended, around 120,000 Australians have come off income support, which is a direct pointer to the resilience and the strength of the labour market. Mr Speaker, the member for Rankine described what Australia went through last year as the deepest, most damaging recession for almost 100 years. And the fact that Australia is now recovering strongly ahead of the global pack is something that we can all know that the Australian people have helped achieve. And it's not the result of luck, because Australians make their own luck.